Have you heard the stories right now about Wall Street hedge funds losing literally billions of dollars while the average retail investor has been profiting millions in many cases from the one and only GameStop stock? Right now, this is absolutely breaking news and is completely disrupting the financial markets. Make sure you watch this video all the way to the end to understand the entire situation of what's going on in an easily explained way and most importantly, what this means for you and your money. Hey, my rich friends, I'm Campbell and welcome to Maximize Your Money. Here we talk about how to make, manage, and multiply your money. First things first, I just want to say really quickly is that I'm not a financial advisor and nothing in this video is financial or investment advice. This is purely for entertainment and educational purposes only. So I thought the very best way to actually share with you guys what's going on from start to finish is just by sharing a document that we have found that literally outlines really the entire story, and we're just going to make it incredibly simple. So this situation has primarily started in America, and what we've actually found through a forum on Reddit is a document which I'm just going to pull up on the screen here. It seems like it's from the Congress of the United States. They are just explaining the situation or wanting to have an investigation onto the things that are going on right now. Let's go through this. Dear Acting Attorney General, I'm greatly troubled with the events that have unfolded on Wall Street and demand action from the US Department of Justice. Today, a regulated broker called Robinhood Markets Inc. halted the purchase of stocks for several publicly traded companies, including GameStop, BlackBerry, AMC, and others. This unilateral move was done so in an effort to deplatform and silence individual investors. So let's just break this down. First things first is that there is this situation with the GameStop where you have a company that was kind of like Blockbuster in America. It actually was producing like video games in retail format, and when the lockdown happened, their business was heavily disrupted because a lot of things had gone online, and many hedge funds in America on Wall Street had said, we are thinking that this stock is going to just go down, they're going to lose a lot of business, they're going to be out of here in no time. And so they basically bet, it's something called a short sell, but in simple terms, they basically were making a bet that the price of GameStop's share price would go down. And actually, there was a group on Reddit of just standard investors, and they had found data that GameStop stock was really, really shorted. So that means that actually if they were to buy lots and lots and lots of the stock, then what would happen is they could really raise the price and then make a lot of money off the hedge fund guys that have actually bet against what they're going to buy. So they were able to go ahead and make really, really big amounts of profits. So what then happened was that Robinhood had actually stopped people on the platform from being able to buy more shares and raise the price. And obviously that would mean the people on the platform would only be allowed to sell. And when they sell, they're going to put the price down. Now, all of this basically has caused a lot of controversy. And it seems like behind the background, this was actually done in favor of the hedge fund managers. It actually seemed like there were dealings between Robinhood and the hedge fund managers. They all had vested interest in each other, according to sources that I found. And investors across the world were really, really fumed with that because actually they are now manipulating the markets. It is clear that the actions taken today were motivated by anti-competitive reasons, not for concerns of volatility claimed by Robinhood. Because of this blatant conflict of interest, I'm calling on an immediate investigation by the US Department of Justice into Robinhood and the hedge fund of Citadel. To make things even more weird about the situation is that Google have been said to delete thousands, hundreds of thousands negative reviews of Robinhood app from angry users. And this article, you can see that things have gone from Google Play. A Google spokesperson confirmed the tech giant has deleted the reviews and defended the move overnight. Now, all of this craziness that's going on in the US at the moment has actually been said to have caused the S&P 500 and American indices to actually start declining in value. Now, if you're somebody that's actually got a US portfolio or you're invested in US funds and you're worried at this time, then I've got a really awesome video here that I think you'll really enjoy. It's called How to Stay Calm When the Stock Market Crashes. And this will help you really stay calm and actually not panic during this time so that you can make the best investment decisions. But surely all of this stuff going on has got a lot of people raising a lot of questions and actually seeing behind the curtains of really some of the things that are going on in the world of Wall Street. And I think it's finally coming to the surface that, these hedge fund guys might have been getting away with what they were doing for a very long time. They made a lot of money, which is fantastic. But of course, now when there is things not going their way, they are pulling strings, they are making things happen to favor them and actually give the standard retail investor an unfair chance. So this is just something that is really fascinating to see. And of course, now that people are starting to realize that these hedge funds are shorting these companies in such large amounts, they are actually going for other stocks now as well. Are we going to see a lot more of this? If I'm being honest, I think this is just the start. I think this situation is fascinating and is going to have long-term implications for the world of investing and the financial markets. And it's going to be really interesting to see, where the sides actually go. Do they favor the hedge fund managers or do they favor the people? So I'm really looking forward to finding out a lot more about this. And if you're somebody that's been really interested in seeing if you can make money from this as well, I would always say to you to always go ahead, do your research first, know what you're getting into. Guys, if you really love this video, then for sure what you want to do is go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like this video. I'm going to continue to go ahead and give more news on the situations as it evolves, and I appreciate it might be a lot to take in at the moment, but I'd really encourage you to learn as much as you can about what is going on so that you can actually have an understanding as to how the markets really do work. And of course, if you are invested in the markets and you are seeing big crashes to your portfolios right now, then remember to go ahead and check out this video here, how to stay calm when the stock market crashes, because it's going to provide some real great value to you. That's all from me. I'll see you in the next one.